Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions. They're not all going to be first impressions because I want to do a first impressions video and then I started it and I used half of the stuff and then I didn't really like how it ended up because I messed up some things. It was really hot, makeup was melting off my face, and I was like, I'm not uploading this video up. So half of it is going to be first impressions, half of it I've probably tried it once, maybe. So I will let you know as we go along with the video, but before we jump into it, make sure to hit that like button if you do enjoy these first impression videos and subscribe to my channel for more. And without further rambling, let's just jump into the video. Okay, so I'm sorry if you hear someone talking, but these walls are literally paper thin and my neighbor next door is talking on her phone and it's like a little bit too loud, so excuse me for that. So also excuse me for my hair because it just came out of the shower and I'm letting my hair air dry, so I'm just going to push it back with a very cute headband and we're gonna work with it. Look at this, look at this. Holy, okay. I'm gonna leave the monster back there for a little bit. Also, if you're curious about my top, it's like a very loose crop top. I think I bought it from Primark a couple of years ago, and this little necklace is by Blinkings and it's like super nice and long and it looks so good with crop tops. So if you're interested, I will have a link down below for you guys to check out. I think there's a few left of them. The first thing I'm going to be using is the Milani Prime Light Face Primer, and this, I just cursed myself. This I have not used before, so this is going to be a first impression. I have swatched this on my hand, but that's pretty much all I've done, and I'm not sure whether I should put it on my cheeks and my forehead or just put it on my hands. You know what? I'm gonna go straight onto my face with it. I have, oh my god, I have no clue if that's too much or too little. So I'm just gonna massage it into my skin. It looks so luminous already. I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, but it looks really nice. I'm gonna use some more right on my, oh my god, I think that was too much. I'm going to let the primer sink into my skin because I really have a bad luck with primers. They don't really sit nicely on my skin. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna let this sit on my skin for a while and get absorbed by my skin and all that, so I can have a good look if I like it or not. And then I'm gonna move on to the eyes, and today I'm gonna be using the Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette. So pretty, and I think I have something in my mind of what I want to do, and mostly I want to play with this color, but I'm not sure. You guys know that I'm more attracted to these plum colors than the natural more browny sort of colors. So we're gonna play with the pinks and the purples today, but let me scoop you in closer to that. To prime my eyes, I'm going to use the same concealer I'm going to use to conceal my under eyes, and it's the Beige Cosmetics Total Coverage Concealer, and this one is in the shade 102. I think it was the second lightest shade or the lightest shade, I'm not sure. I'm gonna place it on my eyelids and I have no clue if I put too much or too little, but yeah, I'm just gonna kind of spread it with the applicator. Okay. And when I do this thing with my concealer where I use it as a base, I really love bringing it in here, because this is one of the darkest spots on my face because I have some sort of shading because of my skin here. So I just really like bringing it in there because then it helps my under eye concealer conceal this spot better. I'm going to go into the Carli Bybel palette and into this color right here, and I'm going to set only from crease to brow bone area, not my eyelid at all, because I want my eyelid to be sticky for the eye look I'm going to create. So now that we've set this down, I'm going to start by going in with this very, very light neutral color on my crease, just to create some dimension. And I think today I'm going to do like an all over the lid smoky eye, and I'm going to play with my pink. No. I'm going to play with the pink on the lower lash line because I really want it to like pop. I want this pink to be the center of attention because ever since I've seen this palette, I've wanted it all over my eyes so bad. I'm dying for pink eyeshadows. I'm not a pink color girl, like I hate it on like clothes and all that stuff, but eyeshadow, so beautiful. Okay, so that's pretty much all I'm going to do with this color, and then I'm going to jump into the lightest purple color that it has in the palette, and I'm also going to put it all over my crease, kind of like on top of the color that we have going on right now. And by the way, I'm obsessed with this brush. It's like pinched in the middle. It's so easy to find the crease and blend with this one. This is the Zoeva Luxie Soft Definer 227 brush. I'm telling you, if you're new to makeup or you're not very sure where your crease is, grab this brush. It is magical. I'm just going to place it right on top of the other color. You guys, these eyeshadows are blending so beautifully. Okay, so now that my crease is a little bit more deepened, I'm going to go with the next purple in line, like the kind of darker purple, all over my lid, and I'm going to use a flat brush for that. And I'm so happy to see them both all washed up and clean, and now I'm going to make them dirty again. So I'm going to be placing this color all over my lid, and this is going to be sort of the base because I'm going to put on top the even darker purple as well. And I'm not taking it like too far up, I'm taking it sort of up to the crease. This color is so beautiful, oh my god. Back with my blending brush and no additional product, I'm just going to blend out the edges of this. If you feel like you've lost some color, it's okay. You can go on top again with your flat brush and just pack on some more color. Okay, so now that we have something like this going on, I've basically like put the purple all over my lid. I'm going to make it even deeper because I really like this deep plum color right here, and I'm going to pack this on my lid. So same flat brush, and I'm going to pack this right on top. And then you guys know the drill, back with the blending brush and just diffusing the edges. If I'm giving cheeky eye looks to this direction, it's because my monitor is that way. So I'm trying to see like if I'm focused, if I'm in frame, all that stuff. If it's recording 90% of the time, this is what I'm looking to make sure it's recording. So now you can see kind of like the difference between the two purples. This one's like all the purples stuck together, and this one is just like the middle purple. So here's how the eyes look so far. It barely had any fallout. Like the only fallout it had was when I accidentally like flicked the brush on top of my eyelashes. So the eyeshadow fell off of like the bristles because it kind of did this. Now I'm gonna move on to foundation, and I got the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation, but I got it in Nude Ivory. They didn't have my shade. They color matched me to soft ivory, but it was sold out, so I picked up like the nearest shade, and you can't see it on camera, but this is like too pinkish neutral and too pale for me. But luckily they did have to send me in a sample my shade, which is soft ivory, so it's the same foundation. They just sent a sample as well, but I'm going to try this shade right here because this is my actual shade, and I want to have like a really good look at the foundation. I don't know what I should do. I should probably like put it like straight in my face. Oh, see, if you like put these together, they make a little heart. How cute. The primer has definitely like sunk into my skin, so that's good. And I'm going to be blending it out with a beauty blender, which I very recently discovered, and I'm in love with that. It seems a little bit hard to blend, Like it's sort of leaving streaks and marks, like as you can see, all over my face. Okay, I don't think I love the finish. It has sunk into every little like bit of my skin. It's sunk into all the little like pores and lines that I have here, which is my problem area. Like around my nose is my problem area. I don't know, I'm just going to go and redamp my beauty blender and I'm going to be back to try it again. And now I'm going to try a little bit of the one in the bottle on top. I don't know, maybe like this one was sitting around too long, I don't know. So we're gonna try this one a little bit on top. It just feels like I'm not wearing any foundation. Like down here it's like I have none. So I'm gonna go in with the one from the bottle. Maybe it's the primer, maybe it just does not do good with this primer, I don't know. So we're gonna give it a whirl with the brush. This is the BH Cosmetics 123 brush and I'm going to try to blend it out with a brush. So now I'm going to try the BH Cosmetics concealer that I used for my eyelids to prime them, and now I'm going to use it under my eyes. It looks very thick. Oh, I think I put a little bit too much. Like this sort of applicator, it's so, oh my god, it's so hard to like predict how much is going to come out when you squeeze it, so you kind of squeeze too much product. Okay, so one thing off the bat, this is full coverage. I can tell this video is gonna be like 5 years long, so I'm sorry about that. I was not, oh my god, I put too much here. I was not planning on this video to be so long. We just had some complications. Okay, it's just one of these days where nothing wants to properly sit in my face. Like, look at the side of my nose. All the product has been lifted off. Moving on. Now I'm going to use something that I know I love. This is the Essence Mattifying Compact Powder. I used it once more. I do have a post on Instagram using this powder and I freaking fell in love with it. I actually have a video on it as well. It's when I was using all full face Essence products. I will have it linked down below for you guys if you're interested to see it. This powder, so good. Yeah, this powder helped the situation a whole lot, as you can see. You see it kind of like evens out the skin tone and like hides imperfections and all that. Okay, so this powder has definitely saved the cakey day so far. It's doing a really good job at like covering a little bit the situation that's happening around my nose. And it's usually that when I add powder, you can see how cakey I get around my nose. But this one is saving the game right now. Now let's move to bronzer, and this is something I have already used before. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer. This is not a first impression. I've used it a couple of times and I really do like it. And no, I'm not obsessed with the smell like every other YouTuber pretty much is. Hopefully the eyes will like drag all the attention and not the skin because my skin is a mess right now. For contouring, I'm going to go back to one of my standards. This is the Inglot Single Shadow in 357, I think. I'm not very sure. It will be linked down below in the description though, if you guys are interested. This one is a semi first impression. This is the Essence Matte Touch Plus in Bury Me Up, and in my full face of Essence I used another one called Peach Me Up. I'm not sure, but it was the same type of blush. Whoops, just another color. It was more of a peachy color. Now this is more of a mauvey pink, and be careful because it's quite pigmented. I really do love matte blushes because I'm not much of a blush fan, but I really do like matte blushes. Now for my favorite part. I've been waiting to try this for so long. I'm so excited. I'm going to be trying the Moonchild Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've been dying to take this glue kit to my arms and use it. When I bought this one, the Aurora was out as well, but I don't know. This one just looked prettier and more like wearable. So this is what I went with. My favorite shade by far, just by like swatching it in my hand, was Pink Heart. So this is what I'm going to use today anyways. Oh my god, this just looks beautiful. What just happened? And it goes so nice with this blush. I freaking love it. On my nose, I'm going to use a Carli highlight, and I think I'm going to use like this pink one up here. No, I think I'm going to mix these two because this one is a little bit too dark for my skin tone, and this one will brighten it up a little. Anyways, we're gonna go back to completing the eyes. I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera because they're not very interesting. And you guys know already what I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Deep Brow Pomade, and this one is in Ash Brown. And I'm gonna be coating them with the Make Me Brow by Essence, and I will be back. Okay, so now brows are done. They're a little bit more on the bold side, but it's okay. Moving on, I'm going to be placing this color all over my under eye area. Yeah, I think this is as pink as it's going to get, but I'm going to grab my little eyeliner pencil from Essence. This is the Longlasting eye pencil in Say Hi Light, and I am going to use that on my waterline. I just wish right now that I had a pink mascara. Pink mascara would be awesome. I think I've sort of managed to make it really, really nice and intense. What do you guys think? For my inner corner and brow bone highlights, I'm going to go with the Moonchild Glow Kit again, and I'm going to be picking Pink Heart that I used for my face also. Kind of seriously wanted all over my face, but I don't think this is happening. I'm going to do eyeliner as well because I'm crying. I haven't done eyeliner in quite a bit, I feel like. This is a first impression on eyeliner as well. I got sent this for free by Beige Cosmetics with my order. I'm not good with these eyeliners, so this could end up really... I've had worse eyeliner days, so you gotta be happy with what you can get. That's not that bad. Now, doing the other one, the same exact thing, that's tricky. Okay, so I finished my eyes off camera because I struggle a little bit with eyelashes, and I used the BH Cosmetics D301. I'm in love with these lashes. They look so freaking flirty, and they're wispy, and they're so freaking beautiful. I love them, and they're so comfortable, and they're only $3.50 if they're not on sale, and they're even less when I'm talking about them. And now to finish everything up, I need to put on my lip color. For lips today, I'm going to be using the Lovie Smooth Touch Eye and Lip Pencil in the shade 15. If you have not tried any Lovie products, I think you can order them from the UK website. They're freaking amazing. If I can find the website, I will link it down below. But they do have definitely shops in Greece where you can find them, and they're freaking amazing. And I think they're like €2 or something. So good. Always remember to sharpen your pencils because I'm struggling right now. This color is one of my favorites. On my everyday life, I will chuck this on and then I will put on a lip balm or something and just walk out the door. It's so beautiful. And also they are super creamy. Like you can see, this looks really, really pretty with this eye look. So I'll leave it like this. I'm gonna go on with the BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Endora. And I love BH Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. So not a first impression. Okay, so I have absolutely no clue what to do with this hair. So yeah, we're gonna leave the hair like this. I'm not gonna do anything to it because I did lock in my makeup with the Make It Last setting spray by Milani. Not a first impression. I do like it. I really like the spraying pump it has. Like, it's nothing like extraordinary about this setting spray. It's really good. I think it does prolong the wear of your makeup quite a bit, so I do really like it. What I got disappointed by is definitely the Wet n Wild foundation. It looked so hard to blend. It was streaky. I tried it with a brush, I tried it with the blender. It had the exact same result on both sides. I really don't know if it's like the Milani primer that I tried or if it's the foundation. I'm definitely gonna try the primer with another foundation and this foundation like on its own, like straight to my skin to see how it looks. The concealer that I used from Beige, it's super dry underneath my eyes. It's like very, very, very thick. And when I tend to use like really thick concealers underneath my eyes, they tend to like really kick up and like crackle and stuff. It looks really, really dry under my eyes right now. So not very happy with this, but what I'm super happy with is the freebie that I got by BH Cosmetics because it was really, really soft and easy to use. And I definitely don't really use felty pen liners. Is that what they're called? I think that's what they're called. So I definitely don't use this type of liners because I find them so hard to use and they like dry and tag on your eyes and everything. But this was super easy to use and you could create like a very like sharp wing with it, which I really, really like. So yeah, that's it for me today. That is the look that we've got going on. I don't know if you can really see like the pink going on my face right now. I don't know if you can see it. I really hope you can. It's very subtle because I didn't really like pack it on. I wanted to be more of a subtle like pinky highlight that's peeking through. I also have it in my inner corners, if you can see. I love the Carli Bybel palette. I find it so beautiful and so easy to blend. I worked with like the darker colors on my eyes and as you can see they're so easily blendable, and I've got the pink all over my lower lash line, so I really loved it. And yeah, that is my first impressions video. I enjoyed filming it. We had some problems like I think every first impression video has. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!